Sonect acts as a platform for the shops, the users, and the banks at the end of the day. And we connect them, and basically we connect the people who want to withdraw cash with shops who would like to deposit cash at the end of the day. To clearly communicate the benefit of each involved party. But the second and equally big challenge is find the right people and the decision takers, because you don't want to sell your product 200 times per company until you reach the right person. Yeah. And I think that is also easier if you go through new channels like LinkedIn, where people communicate with the first name, and ultimately a little bit more friendly if you tell them the right message in the right form. I think interesting about the company was the way you approached me, because you didn't just send me a LinkedIn message, which I get on a daily basis from various people on various, not interesting issues. But I think the way you approached me was with a valuable question, which engaged me in answering.
Right.
And by explaining the business model over the next messages to me, I understood that you are exactly knowing what you're doing, because if you're able to sell yourself on that tool, then of course you're also able to sell different products. The campaign which we've been running with you was more or less on one basis to identify the right people within the companies in order to start using our product, and B, also create a little bit of buzz around our company. So it wasn't only to get the right leads, but also to get a feedback on how we are perceived on the markets, on the technical experts and not the sales experts in the banks. The campaign we did together with you was especially very successful, as we were able to reach out to top managers with a pretty good seniority in order to talk to them about their strategy in order to improve the customer service in various countries all across Europe and the UK. We did the campaign as an influencer company, and that was pretty successful in terms of letting a lot of good conversations and content. So what we're really doing. And that was, I think, the big success about is that industry experts are knowing what we're doing. They know our company name now, and they start talking about our business model. I think at the end of the campaign, by targeting the 300 people, we had maybe 30 calls. Definitely liked it, and I already recommended you, because I think you're definitely creating a good value, depending on the company, of course. But it's a new and fresh way of interacting with the right people in the right companies. Very special was the way you brought your profound knowledge in marketing together with a new way of engaging and contacting people through a very well-planned marketing campaign on LinkedIn. And that's what we specifically liked, because it was talking about content and not only about pushing people in an old-fashioned newsletter campaign through a different channel. Every tool is only as good as the person who manages it. So if I would sit in a Formula One sports car, I wouldn't do the same performance as any professional driver. So if you're the right people performing in the right tools, then you get the best result.